What's up, y'all? We are back for Baller Wives, Season 1, Episode 2. Let's get right into it. The episode picks up where it left off last week. They are still at this party. Everybody is arguing. I guess Miss Carmina got fed up, and she takes her drink, douses Stacy in the face with the drink. Psh, splash, right all over her. Okay? Stacy, I know she pregnant and everything, but Stacy had it coming. Okay, so she got what she was bargaining for with the drink in her face. And what I'm not understanding though is why Stacy, after she got the drink thrown in her face by Carmina, she was still on this, yeah, Kiafa, I live across the street, I still live over there, and all of this and that, talking to Kiafa, but Carmina was the one that threw the drink. So I don't get that. But anyway, she got what she was bargaining for, the drink to the face, okay? Kiafa is over it because Kiafa is like, I brought y'all here to tell y'all that I'm pregnant, okay? Everybody talking about Stacy being pregnant. Kiafa drops the bomb. Boom, I'm pregnant. Okay. So Miko got something to say. Miko like, who would throw a drink on a pregnant lady? Now all of a sudden it matters that Stacy is out there 8 months pregnant and in 7-inch heels. Come on now. Like, okay, so it didn't matter that Stacy was pregnant when she took her ass out there to begin with, because Stacy went knowing it was gonna be some shit. But now all of a sudden it matters that Stacy's pregnant. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. She should have, like I said last week, Stacy should have kept her ass at home. Okay, I guess she thought maybe because she's pregnant, wouldn't nobody get at her ass, but maybe Kiafa held back on her because she knew she was pregnant. So Carmina just took up that slack with that drink and just gave her what she wanted. Okay, so and wasn't Miko was the one last episode bargaining for Geneva to go to this party. Okay, and we all know the role Geneva played in this whole screaming match and ended up the drink being thrown. So Miko is a messy bitch. Miko is messy, okay, and I ain't here for Miko. Like, she just really rubs me the wrong way. So anyway, moving right along, Miko puts together a shower for Stacy, okay, because Stacy said she didn't want all the bells and whistles of a traditional baby shower, but Miko put something together real nice for her, and everything it was cute, it was pretty. So they all come and everybody sits down, and they're giving gifts. So the one chick gives Stacy these pretty crystal like things or whatever, right? Now me personally, I mean, sometimes you don't really care for the gift or whatever, but it is what it is. Like, it's a gift. So I mean, they made a big deal, especially the new chick that we met, Crystal. She talking about yeah, if she gonna give rocks, she need to be given 16 karat rocks. Bye, bitch. I just don't like that shit, that old ungrateful ass shit. But this is a different pack of bitches, so whatever. That was the shower. So moving along after that, Emily, this is the other new chick that we meet, Emily Lugo. So she was dating Ray Ray. Now Ray Ray done denied the baby, okay, because we see not Geneva, I'm sorry y'all, we see Emily and Kiafa at the gym, and they talking. So Emily is just kind of sort of venting to Kiafa about the whole situation with Ray Ray. Ray Ray done denied the baby, and it's too bad. Too bad, but he gotta face reality, I suppose, because apparently that's his baby. So says Emily. So anyway, she tells Kiafa about all of that that's going on with Ray Ray. And Kiafa's like, well, damn, that's fucked up. He's denying his child, whatever. So we see later on, that apparently Ray Ray had been dealing with Crystal while he and Emily were still together. So that's the point of their contention, and we'll get to that later. So anyway, Stacy and Crystal are apparently tight, okay, because Crystal was over at Stacy's house with the babies and everything playing, and they end up sitting down talking, and Crystal tells Stacy about this yacht party that she got invited to. Okay, so here we go again with this damn yacht party shit. We saw this on Basketball Wives. Now here we go again with it. So, okay, fine. Whatever. But they are also talking about Crystal and Emily's little beef. Okay, and Crystal said that Emily called her baby a hush baby. I might got these names mixed up. Y'all let me know in the comments, but I think that's what Crystal said to Stacy, that Emily has a hush baby. Okay, so once they talk about that, they decide they're gonna go ahead and go to the yacht party and everything. Okay, cool, right? And so fast forward to the yacht party. Miko and Aja, their little beef comes out because apparently Miko is tight that Aja's husband Channing, she feels like he got her fired from the radio station that both she and Channing work at. Okay, so Channing apparently feels as though Miko's not really all that talented, okay? And so that's the reason that she got fired, I guess. I don't know. But Miko's tight about that. So she decides to take that up with Miss Aja while they're on the boat, okay? So now before Miko and Aja, or Asia, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing her name. Before Miko and Asia decide to go off to the side and sit down, Emily and Crystal have they running. Now, Miss Crystal was turned. I mean, they both were turned, but Miss Crystal was on crank type of turn. Like, I mean, hollering across the table and everything. And I just don't get it. Like, if you wasn't fucking with her man, then bitch just be like, I wasn't fucking with your man, and just leave it at that. Like, pay the bitch dust, okay? But she got so super turned that I'm like, was you really? I'm just saying, if you wasn't dealing with her man, just say so and just leave it at that. If she wanted to continue to holler and scream, then holler and scream. But Miss Crystal was turned. So anyway, now back to Asia and Miko. They sitting out on another part of the yacht, just them two, and they're talking about how Miko's telling Asia why she don't want to, why she don't fuck with her. Okay, so they start out talking about Channing and why that's a problem. Okay, Miko wants Channing to apologize, but then it turns into Miko saying, yeah, my son said he doesn't like your son. Now, bitch, you doing way too much. This is why I say Miko is messy, because we was talking about first Channing, but now we talking about the kids. What the hell is going on here? So anyway, Asia's like, well, we not going to even bring the kids into it, okay? But it continues, and they end up fake squashing it because they hug it out or whatever, and they go on about their business. So I'm like, what is the trend here? Because Basketball Wives had the same thing going on with the yacht and that whole storyline with Jackie that they beat into the damn ground. So now we got this shit here on Baller Wives too. Okay, whatever. So Miko, okay, now she on the yacht her ass was drunk. She decided she wanted to play mediator when Crystal and Emily was getting into it. You could tell she was drunk. Okay, but um, that's when Asia decided she wanted to bring up her situation with Miko, and then they go off and talk like I just explained. Okay, so Crystal, I'm sorry, not Crystal, Miko and her son, we see later on, are spending some time together. They playing tennis, and both Miko and Asia did the same thing that I'm not here for. They baited their children into talking about this shit, playing into this beef that they got going on, because we see Asia when she was talking to she was with her husband, and she ends up asking her baby about how he feels about Miko's son. And then we see Miko did the same thing, asking her baby about Lil Channing. And but see, I really think that Miko's baby, I think Miko probably get on that baby nerves so damn bad, because she's sitting there talking to a child about an adult situation, and that baby was like, I can't tell you what the hell to do. I mean, basically, like, what the fuck are you talking to me about this shit for? So I'm just not here for that. Like, don't put kids in them situations. Like, that's some petty bullshit. Like, why would you talk to your kindergarten age kid about you not liking another parent? That's some weak shit. I'm just not here for that. Anyway, so Asia says, she's having this open house, okay, for this $7.9 million home. Okay, so everybody's gonna be there, and I guess they setting that up to where I guess Miko thinking that's where she gonna get her apology. But this is my thing. How is Miko expecting Asia to make her husband apologize for anything? Channing is a grown man. Like, how are you as a woman expecting another woman to make her husband do something? I mean, if he gonna apologize, he gonna apologize. It ain't gonna be because his wife made him. Like, that's some bullshit. So anyway, here we go at the open house, and everything is going well, I guess. And again, here first it starts out about Channing, but then they end up again talking about the kids, and Miko makes it a point to say, oh, I felt like it was cowardly of Asia to confront me when I'm in here by myself. Really? Really? Okay, but you Miko though. Like, so I mean, you'll call somebody out on your podcast about having a white wife and be ready to go toe to toe with him on your podcast, but now all of a sudden somebody confronting you, and that's cowardly of them. Like, bitch, please. That Miko, and the titties, they looking real separate up in this area. Like, the chest is looking bony and the titties is looking separate, and then it's a lot of oil, bronzer, whatever the fuck going on up in here. I just had to point that out. So at the open house, back to the open house, Asia and Miko, they had a little discussion or whatever, and Miko ends up talking to her husband about what's going on, and she's basically playing it up to him, saying that Asia is making this out to be something that it's really not, and if it was a lie, just say it was a lie. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm not, it's just no. And so that's what we expecting on the next episode, is for Channing and Miko to finally had this conversation, and we see already that shit's gonna go downhill. So that was Baller Wives season 1 episode 2. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this episode, and I'll be back on Sunday for the final episode of Power. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next review.